Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's reading. This is a little spontaneous reading and we are asking the universe for an affirmation and information for you. Right here and right now, what message do they want to give you? We're drawing an astrology card. First of all, this is second house owning. This is your first card. Very interesting card. And we are going to have a look at your affirmation card as well. Okay, I love and accept myself as I am, and everything in my life works. Wow, this is an ownership of something here. You're being asked to take an ownership of some aspect of you, yourself, your amazingness. Let's move these cards and draw some more to see what message you are shown. We're going to throw the astrology dice too, and as I do know in these little tiny readings, we're going to draw runes. Let's draw your cards first today. There's your first, and your second, and your third. Okay. Your first card is the card of Sacred Pool. Let me move that over a little bit. We then have Metamorphosis. Okay. And Ghostlands is your third card. Okay. Okay. Let us throw your astrology dice. You have Venus in Gemini. Okay. And your runes. Gee, before I draw your runes, a really clear message. There's more than one way of looking at this. That's really coming through strongly. There is more than one way of looking at this. I love and accept myself as I am, and everything in my life works. Okay, I feel like somebody else's perspective has interfered with your view of yourself in some way, shape or form. Now, the runes, the first rune we draw is the energy around you now. The second is advice and guidance to support you. And the third is the outcome. Your first rune is the rune of the self. Very interesting. The second is the rune of defense. Okay, and lastly, we have the rune of strength. Loving it. Okay, right. So, super souls, somebody else's perspective of you or somebody else's attitude towards you is affecting the way you're seeing yourself. It's like you're looking at yourself through somebody else's lens, and actually their perspective is being entirely coloured by, it's their viewpoint, it's their way of seeing things, it's their, it's their stuff basically. Okay, this reading is very, very clear, super souls. The universe is really saying to you, look, love and accept yourself as you are. You are amazing. Okay, don't be looking at yourself through the lens of someone else. This is time to look, to transform through looking at you through the eyes of love, rather than looking at you through someone else's perspective here. Super souls, this is a time to get present and to evaluate your situation, actually in this instance from your perspective. You know, sometimes a reading will say, you know, go out and talk to people, seek advice, go and talk to, you know, your friends are going to step in and help you. And this is actually sort of the opposite. Perseverance, patience is required. The outcome, things will move forwards. Okay, there will be a movement forwards, but the movement needs to come from an ownership of what is right for you. It's kind of like, you know how sometimes we try to take There's more than one way of viewing things. Sometimes we try to take everybody else's perspective into account to the point where we end up feeling completely muddled about what we ourselves actually feel. This is definitely a time for you to get centered, to do self-review, take an ownership of your thoughts, your ideas, of what you are, how you are seeing it. Okay? Because something is going to shift and change, metamorphosis. Something is going to change. Something's going to move forwards. The rune of strength always brings that steady progress, step by step. I'm going to draw some more cards for you, Super Souls. Let me see, which tarot pack shall we use? I think we'll use a traditional pack. May we have some more information, please, for today's little reading? Okay, we have these two cards here. Ah, oh, loving it. We have the Hermit and we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is absolutely a card that's saying it's, you know, I want to say retreat. Not retreat as in like, you know, like running away retreat, but retreat as in self-processing. This is a time to withdraw, to evaluate, to meditate, to contemplate, all from that position of ownership of your perspective on this. This is a time when you need to prioritize your own feelings, and the energy will shift. There is something coming here that's going to move forwards. The timing, we're seeing some essence of timing that's needed here. This Ghostlands card is very much about being present, and because if we're, you know, contemplating what's happened already too much, and we're contemplating where we want to go too much, we're not centered enough in the present to actually really be conscious of the choices that we have. So this is definitely a reading that is saying to you, look, slow down, take your time, retreat, withdraw, meditate, and not retreat as in running away, but retreat as in like being on a retreat, and just take time to recenter yourself. Evaluate from a position of owning your perspective, what is right for you. You know, the rune of defense sometimes speaks of almost developing an aversion to stuff that doesn't resonate with you anymore. So there's something that needs a process of evaluation in order to then create that space of new awareness, new beginning, and even new energy. If you're feeling depleted, you know, when we get tired, literally, if you are physically tired, it will affect you emotionally, and that in turn will affect your psychological state of mind, your state of being. It may be that you're run down, you're exhausted, in which case take a good look at you know, how you are timing your world, because you need to be I don't know, reinvigorated, re-energized here. So an ownership of your position, of what's right for you, of what you need. Everything in this reading is about focusing on you as a priority in a very big self-care, self-awareness, self-orientated way, and not in an ego way. It really is about looking after you, number one, at a level of soul, so that you are then replenished, revitalized. Whatever's taking place around you, the energy around you is going to shift, but you need to recoup, recover, take an ownership of what's right for you. The message is very, 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 very clear here. This is absolutely a time for you to literally immerse yourself in your own space. You know, this is, yeah, this is one of the, sometimes a reading literally does say, you know, it's almost like, gosh, if an invitation comes along, seize it, off you go. Even if you were feeling like staying at home, it's like, go on, go out. This is the opposite. It's kind of like if an invitation comes in, and you're feeling like, oh, I don't really know if I want to do that. Stay at home. Stay at home, regroup, look after yourself. That's the energy here today. It's really, really, really clear. There needs to be an ownership here of what is absolutely right for you, right here and right now. Super Souls, your message for today could not be clearer. Let's just before we wrap this up, let's just reread your affirmation. I love and accept myself as I am, and everything in my life works, particularly when you look after you. It's that old cliche, isn't it? When you look after number one, you have more to give to everybody, and it really, really is true. Super Souls, I'm sending you the biggest hug ever. I really, really am. This is a little single reading. I post lots of bigger readings, pick a card readings through the week, spontaneous ones that answer specific questions, along with a big reading every Sunday for weekly guidance. If you subscribe and press the little bell icon, you should get everything that I post as soon as I post it. I give away a free private reading every month as well, and some oracle cards and a diary and journal at the moment. So that's a subscriber offer. If you are subscribed and you want to be in that prize draw, do scroll down through the information and all of the various links that I'll put in there that might be helpful to you. Scroll down, and also if you should be able to find my subscriber email list link and add yourself to that. And of course, watch out for the announcement of the winners, which I do announce once a month on a video in the YouTube channel here. So if you're subscribed and you press the bell, you should actually get notification of that too. Super Souls, sending you all the love in the world, and thank you for being a part of this amazing community here on YouTube.